So I know you're not supposed to make fun of the patients in the emergency department, and I try not to. I'm usually really good about it. But there was this one patient that came in. They dislocated their shoulder, and they did it while they were bench pressing. And I told them that there's a saying in weightlifting, whenever you're trying to do a 1 rep max, you put a lot of weight on the bar, and you're trying to you're putting a lot of faith in your lift. You don't know if you're going to be able to get it or not. You got to really push through it. And the saying is PR, personal record, or ER. And they got the ER today. And I was just, they laughed. They were around my age. We were talking about weightlifting. They hurt themselves doing the incline bench, So that has a lot more shoulder motion than the regular bench. Regular bench, you'd probably like tear a pec or, hurt something else. But the incline bench, that makes sense why they hurt their shoulder. But yeah, PR or ER, and they found out that it was going to be ER for them today. But they laughed. They thought it was funny. I thought it was funny too. I was giving them a hard time. I wasn't really making fun of them. If anything, it's respectable. You bench so much that you dislocated your shoulder. Congrats. Not everybody can do that. Nor does anybody want to do that. So anyway, I thought that was funny today. Anyway, so I was doing this is a push day for me, and I was really tired. Doing that 4 sets of 5 with the 295 pounds, that really got me yesterday. I'm really feeling it in my back. I was really in a bad mood today, honestly. When I was at work, I was really just not feeling it. I was working really hard. I was just not, usually I don't care. If I'm working hard, I'm working hard. It is what it is. But today I was just not feeling it. Anyway, it felt nice to get into the gym. I did this lift after work, which I usually do before work. But I was honestly so tired that I couldn't do it. I woke up at 4:30 a.m. and I just went right back to bed. And I think that also messed with me. I slept another 2 hours, but that messed with my REM cycle. I think I woke up mid-REM, REM sleep. I was mid-deep sleep. So I woke up feeling super groggy, and I didn't have any coffee. I didn't have anything, didn't have any time to get ready. So I kind of just went right back at it. But I feel today's lift was good. I was able to do a pretty good job on the bench press. I'm doing 6 reps instead of 5 for 185. So I'm slowly increasing the amount of reps. I think I'm going to try to do sets of 7 and then probably sets of 8. Just slowly but surely add some more reps in. 185 feels good. That's a good amount of weight for me. And I feel like I can get a lot of hypertrophy. I also hit a lot of push-ups at the end of this lift, so I felt really good about that. And it was good that I was able to do a lot of PR. I did those PR attempts on my deadlift, and I wouldn't say I'm content with the numbers because I want to get some grips, and I want to be able to feel how much I can really do, because my grip was holding me back before. But just pulling 365 pounds, that sucks. That sucks so much. And you just have to keep pulling. So I feel like I got over a mental hurdle, pulling 365 pounds. Now I know, I know what it takes to get that 405 deadlift. And I know what it's going to take because I'm going to have to start working on my back muscles if I'm going to start having a really good squat. That's some of the forgotten muscles of the squat. You think just quads. You think quads, you think, all the leg muscles, hamstrings, you think your core to keep it stable, all these other stuff, but you don't really ever think too much about the back. But it's a huge back exercise, just be able to maintain the upright position. So I know what it's going to take in order to have that, actually strong squat. But it was good. I mean, training my nervous system is really nice. The fact that I'm able to put 295 pounds on my back and it feels like nothing. Well, I wouldn't say it feels like nothing, but it definitely doesn't feel like 295 pounds did 18 days ago. It feels a lot better. So yeah, I did a lot of the additional exercises, accessory exercises. I'm not exactly 100% sure how much this Easy Bar weighs, but I know it's 22.5 pounds on each side, and then I think 25 pounds for the Easy Curl bar. So I assume it's 70 pounds, but I could also be wrong about that. But no matter, I still did I was doing these skull crushers, and it felt good. I also need to start progressively overloading these accessory exercises too. I've kind of just been doing the same amount. So I did some shoulder raises, side delt raises, dumbbell side delt raises. Yeah. Anyway, I was doing a bunch of those, and I did 4 sets of 15 instead of 3 sets. So I added another set in there, so that I got a little bit of overload in that way. But I really want to. I probably can have to start doing sets of 20 instead of 15, moving forward. But overall, I mean, I'm not exactly 100% sure how to describe how I feel. It definitely feels nice that I was able to, get some perspective on like the heavy lifts when it comes to like powerlifting. What it actually feels like to pull 365 pounds, but I'm trying not to get like it is a little bit like, I wouldn't say discouraging, but I feel the challenge. I know what it's gonna take. So I just gotta keep working at it. So it is what it is. I feel like I just need to get a lot of sleep. And then I'll feel a lot better. Because I am a little bit tired. I worked the past 2 days, and I was going to pick up another shift tomorrow. I still might, but I just been working a lot as of lately. I was thinking about working 6 days in a row, but I'm going to spend some time with my family this weekend, so I'm not going to pick up as many shifts as I thought I was going to. So that's just a little bit of like how I'm feeling right now. But it's going to be nice because I'm going to have some time off during the weekend. Or sorry, not during the weekend, but some time off coming up. And I'm going to probably take a little trip, see some friends. It should be nice. But yeah, that's kind of all that's really going on. I'm thinking, I'm also doing a lot more core exercises. It's the summertime now. I've been like body recompositioning. I've been maintaining my weight at 200 pounds, and I've been eating very healthy. I'm trying to hit my protein goals. Today was pretty bad. I was eating like trash. The nurses brought a bunch of candy, so I was just eating a bunch of like chocolates and stuff. So a lot of empty calories. However, I also just been also doing a lot of core exercises as well. So, I mean, it's been good because I've been able to maintain my weight at 200 pounds, and I look a lot more lean. I was like chubby for a second, but now I feel a lot more filled out with lean muscle or lean mass, less adipose tissue in my stomach. There was a couple days when I was looking at my face, like when I first hit 200 pounds, and I was like kind of, I wouldn't say dirty bulking, but I was eating a lot of nachos. And I was looking at my face, and I thought, wow, like I am fat. And it was cool because I was hitting a lot of PRs, but now it feels nice because I think like my pull-ups actually regressed during that time, like my pull-up numbers. So now I feel like a lot more 200 pounds of lean mass as opposed to just 200 pounds in general. But it's still, it's something. That fat strength is a real thing. And it is getting harder and harder for me to hit PRs. Like my bench press, I think is probably the biggest one. I was just hitting new PRs all the time when I was just dirty bulking. But now it's taking a lot more time, so I'm like progressively overloading with my bench press a lot more thoughtfully. Instead of just adding more and more weight, it's adding a few more reps at 185. And now I'm probably going to try to get to like 8 reps at 185, and then we can start. Then we can start like really trying at, because I'm able to do 225 for 1 rep, but I don't think I can do it for 2 reps. At least not yet. So I'll keep on working on it, but it is what it is. Additionally, I'm working a lot on my core. I feel like it's a very worthwhile for me to work on my core, just because whenever, like, I have to use that brace when I'm squatting, and if I had a really strong core, I wouldn't really need that brace. I still get a lot of pain in my hip flexors without that brace, and the weightlifting belts, it shouldn't be a necessity. I can still create a lot of intra-abdominal pressure with my core, just my muscles. And that should be able to keep my spine, stable, erect, and not have myself like constantly using my hip flexors to keep myself from like falling over in half, getting crushed. And like having my knees cave inwards. I think that's the biggest thing. My knees just cave inwards when I'm like really struggling. Anyway, that's just kind of like what I'm thinking right now. Things that I'm working on. It's working on my core. It's really important. But yeah, that's kind of all. These push-ups were really good. I feel like these push-ups are going to really help me take my bench press over the top. And something I've just been neglecting, honestly. I should have been doing these push-ups like every single day. And that would have been just as good as bench pressing. The bench press is good because you can like really measure it. But I mean, nothing beats the push-up just because it's so accessible. You can just, you could right now could be doing push-ups while you watch this video. So it is something that I'm very cognizant of, that I think was going to really help me like get my bench press up to 315, which I think is the next goal. Of course, I should probably hit 275 before I hit 315, but I feel like I can do 315 at some point in my life. Not this year, not this calendar year, but probably sometime in 2025 I'll hit a 315. I will hit 315 if I keep on training like this. I was doing like I don't even know what my bench press was before. I'll have to look back at the footage and see like what my first bench press was at the beginning, like 200 days ago. But it's blowing up, So yeah, that's kind of all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might pick up a shift, but I don't think I will, honestly. That's all. Okay, bye-bye.